The member for Hornsby and Parliamentary Secretary.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. As much as I like the member for Cessnock, I'm not going to let him come into this chamber and try and rewrite history on this topic. We all know what the truth is. We just saw the member for Maroubra pass a note to the member for Cessnock looking to revise the motion and rewrite history. Well, and that history they're trying to rewrite is Labor's concern for property owners who have their land compulsorily acquired by government. Well, Mr. Speaker, where was the member for Maroubra's concern for Frances Boombarker when she had her property rights absolutely trampled by the previous government?
Shame.
Where was the member for Maroubra's concern and the Labor Party's concern for Kula Rafalidis when she had her property rights trampled by the previous Labor government? Where was their concern for the Bligh family, for example, who had their property rights absolutely trampled, had the market values that they were delivered absolutely chucked out the window, with Labor trying to deliver their project under budget? So, Mr. Speaker, this amendment to the motion by the member from Maroubra should be seen for the cheap, shabby political stunt which it is. The reality is Labor cannot be trusted on this issue. When they were in government, they knew that this system had systemic issues. And that's exactly what the Russell Report highlights. In fact, that's exactly what our report looking into the valuation system highlighted. And I commend the member for Cessnock for his outstanding work defending the interests of landowners right across this state in a bipartisan manner. And the Russell Report does exactly that. It does exactly that, Mr. Speaker. Anything that balances the ledger between individual landowners and government is a good thing, and that's what the Russell Report does. But moreover, the Russell Report seeks to make the compulsory acquisition process and the valuation process more transparent, more accountable and fair. And that's something everyone in this House should be supporting. So, Mr. Speaker, the public will not be fooled by the Labor's cheap, tawdry political stunt to try and get mileage out of this issue. Because the reality is, when they were in government, when they had a chance to fix it, what did they do? They trampled the property rights of individual landowners. They gave inadequate compensation and they delivered an inadequate result, whilst at the same time not building any additional infrastructure. So the Russell Report fixes that, and I commend the Minister for Finance, Property and Services for his outstanding work. What he's delivering is a system that will look after landowners in the face of big government tackling them. But it will also make the system more transparent, more fair and more accountable to the public who deserve that treatment. And as a result of that transparency and accountability, what does it deliver? It will make sure that people are treated with the dignity and respect that they deserve when going up against big government in the compulsory acquisition process.